Hey, what's up guys? This is Chef Tyler from Getting Healthy. Today, we're going to be making a super easy and healthy dish that you can add to your weekly meal prep, curry chicken salad lettuce wraps. Let's get cooking. I'm diving right in by getting the chicken ready to roast by simply rubbing it with a little olive oil, then seasoning it with some fresh ground pepper and kosher salt. I want to note that I'm using chicken breast for a very lean finished product, but I actually often use boneless chicken thighs for some extra flavor. With the chicken seasoned and ready to go, we can move the pan into a 350-degree oven to roast. These are fairly large pieces of meat and took somewhere between 15 and 18 minutes to fully cook. While the chicken's doing its thing in the oven, this is a good time to get the rest of the ingredients ready to go. I'm starting by cutting some yellow onion lengthwise and then dicing it into small pieces. Then I'm going to add some celery for a little extra crunchy texture. I generally cut the celery in half and then slice each piece lengthwise before turning it and dicing it the same size pieces as my onions. I'm also going to be adding some avocado. The easiest way to remove the pit, in my opinion, is to move it around a sharp knife and then twist it into two pieces. Then cut into the pit with a small swing of your knife and twist to remove. I then use the tip of my knife to make cuts in both directions and scoop the cubes out with a spoon. If you're not comfortable cutting the avocado while it's in your hand, simply remove the innards with a spoon and then slice it on a cutting board. Having a ripe avocado makes this a lot easier, so give the fruit a test squeeze in the market to be sure that it's soft and not too hard or mushy. By this time, the chicken should be done cooking. I like to let it cool when it comes out of the oven to make it easier to work with. Also, allowing it to rest for 5 or 10 minutes will help keep in the moisture and keep the chicken breast from drying out. My goal is to cut the chicken into half-inch size pieces, so I started off by slicing these into 3 or 4 equal slabs, then I stacked them and sliced them into long strips, and then finally cut them into our half-inch cubes. Don't get hung up if they don't come out perfect. Some size variants won't make a big difference in the final product. With our chicken in a mixing bowl, we can add in our onions and celery, some full-fat Greek yogurt, the avocados, some kosher salt, apple cider vinegar, a little fresh ground pepper, the curry powder, and lastly, a shake of cayenne. I want to note here that I forgot golden raisins, and having them in the final product makes a big difference. After a good mix, make sure you give this a taste and make any adjustments you think necessary. I found that mine definitely needed more curry, but if you're using a higher quality curry powder than I am, you may not need extra. Plating these couldn't be easier. Simply take a couple spoonfuls of the chicken salad and place them in some large lettuce leaves. Any large lettuce leaves such as romaine, green leaf lettuce, red leaf lettuce, butter lettuce, or Bibb lettuce will do. I sometimes double up on the leaves to hold everything together more easily. I then like to top these with diced tomatoes and scallions for a little extra flavor. An alternative to making lettuce wraps is to turn this into a salad instead. Scoop some of the chicken salad over some greens, and then add any vegetables that you like or that you have available in the fridge. I'm using some bell pepper, thinly sliced radish, thinly sliced red onion, and the leftover tomatoes from the lettuce wrap. And one of the nice things about this is that the chicken curry salad acts as a dressing. If you like this recipe and want to use lettuce wraps more in your meal prep, consider checking out my ebook, Lettuce Wraps for Easy Meal Prep. I have some fun, easy to make recipes such as pork bulgogi and buffalo cauliflower wraps. The link is in the description, and if you use the coupon code HEALTHY, you'll get 10% off at checkout. Thank you all so much for watching. Check out the blog post in the description for the full recipe. If you liked the video and like the content, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell to receive notifications for future videos.